Hello everyone, welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, September 24th, 2019, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you be here today. I'm quite aware you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays on this lovely Tuesday day of September 24th, again, like I mentioned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to get into it. I want to introduce my co-host, who happens to be my mom, the lovely and talented Miss May. Miss May, how are you today?
Oh, very well, thank you.
You doing
Hello,
well?
everyone.
There we go. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, welcome everybody to Transition Tuesdays. Hey, before we begin, I always like to start with my intentions for the show, which is very important. Okay, so my intentions for Transition Tuesday is really simple. What I try to do is I try to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and also engage in honest conversations about life's transitions. So that's my intentions for the show on Transition Tuesday. So, oh man, we got a lot to talk about today, Miss May.
All right.
We do got a lot to talk about, I just want to start by just letting you guys know my oldest daughter, Taya, she's just celebrated her 18th birthday. So happy belated birthday to my daughter, Taya. She can vote now, which is going to be important. And it's going to be very important. Yep. And we were even talking about politics, too. She doesn't know who she's going to vote for yet, but she's going to have that opportunity to vote coming up. So that's a good thing. So it's so exciting. So I'm so happy, for my daughter celebrating her 18th birthday. I remember, Ma, I was talking to you the story. I remember like it was yesterday. I remember planning out my driving routes to get, my then ex-wife, my then wife, my ex-wife now, to get us to the hospital to get Taya in the delivery room. So, I remember doing that. I remember practicing that. You know what I mean? Right. And 18 years later, she's 18 years old. So it's, man, the time goes fast. But happy belated birthday to you, Taya.
It does.
Yeah, it does. It does. Hey, so Ma, let's talk about, again, because we got a lot to talk about today. So let's talk about a couple of things. I want to, really want to talk about the 2019 Emmys that just took place on Sunday. Have a little recap on that, because it was very historic that the 2019 Emmy Awards. First of all, they had no host, so it was kind of strange. It had no host there. There was no host, letting us know what the deal was, but it turned out to be good. There were a lot of speeches there about equality, especially about the transgender actors getting more work. I think that was pretty beneficial. People talked about that. There was also equal pay for for people of color. They talked about that. And then they talked about the importance of diversity in Hollywood. I think that was very important. Very important. Yeah, that was. And let's see, we got John joining. What's going on, John? Welcome again, sir, to Transition Tuesdays, my man. So yeah, they talked about the Emmys, and the Emmys was very historic this year too, because it had the gentleman by the name of Billy Porter. He's the star of the show Pose.
With the fancy hat on.
That fancy hat, right? You saw that hat was pointed towards the left? That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that
was probably tough if you were sitting in the back of him, though. You didn't have a good, you didn't have a good view of the stuff, of the show. But Billy Porter, he's the star of the show Pose. He became the first openly gay black male to win Best Lead Actor in a Drama Series. So that was very historic with that. Then you had this guy, Jerome. Now, he played the role of Corey Wise. Corey Wise is great. Yeah, Corey Wise is 1/5 of the Central Park Exonerated Five. They go by that name instead of the Central Park Five. They go by the Exonerated Five because they were, they weren't implemented in all the wrongdoing. So they were, they were exonerated. So he played the role of Corey Wise, Jerome, in the Netflix drama When They See Us. So he became, now get this, ladies and gentlemen, he became the first Afro-Latino to win an acting Emmy, man, which is major, very historic event. And he won for lead actor in a limited series or movie. So that was really good. That was really, really good. It was really good to see. And I'm not sure if you guys got a chance to see on Netflix When They See Us. I recommend you see it. It's a difficult watch because, what went down, for those 4 young men and their lives about it. It's a tough watch, but it's very vital. It's very necessary that everybody watches that movie. And the young man Jarrell Jerome, who played Corey Wise, I mean, his acting, man, really touches your soul, especially about the story of Corey Wise. So, kudos and congrats to that young man and those young men who really did a good job. Very historic event, Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they transition to superstardom, because these are basically relatively unknown actors. Now they're going to jump in that stratosphere of being greater actors, more demand on their time, more demand, probably more money to them and for them, which is a great thing. Yeah. So we're gonna keep track of their transition to their superstardom, which I think both young men will achieve.
Yes, and they need.
Yeah, absolutely.
They should.
Yeah, they definitely should. They definitely should do that. Yeah. So Ma, I want to talk to you about, as we pivot a little bit in transition.
Not tomorrow.
Well, huh?
Talk to the audience.
Well, I know. I like to talk to you when I'm talking to you. I like to look at you, but okay, I'll look at the camera. Okay, so Ma, okay, so Dancing with the Stars. Now you watch that show. I don't, obviously. You watch the show, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, if you can just talk to us a little bit. I know, like, Nancy Wilson, and I want to talk about it because I know it's one of your. Oh,
Mary Wilson.
Mary Wilson.
Yeah,
Mary see, that's why I have no idea. That's why I'm coming to you on Dancing with the Stars, which is very popular. So, Mary Wilson, she got voted off the show?
She was voted off the show.
Okay, okay. And it was between her and Ray Lewis, I believe, right?
Yeah, she and Ray Lewis.
Okay. Is Sean Spicer still in it? Don't tell me he's still in it.
And he wasn't too bad last night.
He wasn't too bad?
No, he wasn't too bad last night.
Oh, he'll probably get the X soon.
He had a move, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going to get it soon.
He'll get it soon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, bro. Okay. Maybe he'll get impeached off the show. That's enough. Okay, so Ma, the question I have for you, and all those Dancing with the Star fans, I'm sure there are many out there just like yourself, Ma. Who would you like to see to win the competition? Is anybody like you would like to see win it, like that you know of, that you might be rooting for, or?
Well, I really, and I know he's not going to win.
Okay,
but I would really like to see him win.
Who's this?
Lamar.
Lamar Odom?
Lamar Odom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I know he's not going to win, but I would love to.
You don't think he'll win?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because he had a rough time,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about.
You mean in his life he had a rough time?
In his life he had a rough time.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah, because he was telling about he almost
died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was in a coma.
Yeah, he was in a coma.
He was in a coma.
He had so many strokes.
Yeah, he had a lot of strokes.
So many heart attacks.
Oh, okay, good. So that's the one person you're rooting for?
Yeah, that's one person I'm calling in rooting for.
Okay, so he has survived thus far, so you just keep watching, okay?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so that's a little update for you Dance with the Stars fan. I know there's many more just like my mom out there, so, I thought we'll just talk about it, and keep my mom happy too, so,
Yeah, so root for him.
Yeah, and like in the field of, if we pivot to the field of sports, Ma, there's been a transition from the old to the new, especially in football. It's football season right now. And you have, for New York Football Giants, you got Eli Manning, the old quarterback, relinquish his starting role to the new quarterback, Daniel Jones, and he led them to victory. They were down 18 points, and he led them to victory.
Yeah.
So you got the transition from the old guard to the new guard, which is pretty phenomenal. I was surprised that.
It's about time for Manning to take a back seat.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's been there 15 years. And,
it was about time for him to.
Yeah, it's about time.
A back seat. Yeah.
Okay. So far so good with that, and
so far so good.
Yeah. So you had that news in terms of the old to the new, but then you had.
That was good news.
That was.
Which I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and now we're going to talk about some not so good news. The guy Antonio Brown. I mean, oh my God, that young man, he's giving up a lot of money. I know he's going to have some lawsuits down the line, but he said he wants to transition from not playing in the NFL to attending college again. So that's his deal. I mean, I don't know. Something's going on there. Something's not jiving right in terms of like his inner being. I don't know. Sounds like there's some mental stuff going on. To me, that's what it sounds like to me. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, you hate to see that, but the one thing about sports and the one thing about talented players, they get chances. So he's probably going to get another chance to play probably this year. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think he's done. I think he'll play again. You know, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Cool. Now, let's transition to this, Mom. Okay? And this is hot off the presses. This is just before we came on. And you know what's funny too, Mom? That a lot of times we get news.
Tell them.
I'm gonna tell the audience. I'm looking at the audience right now, but I want to share with you, and I share with the audience. Is a lot of time news comes down the pike just before we come on Transition Tuesdays. Is that ironic? I don't know. I don't know, but we're blessed to report stuff, you know, and talk about it. So I want to talk about the possible impeachment for number 45, which is major.
Oh yes.
This is major.
That just came out.
Just came out maybe an hour ago. Nancy Pelosi, she just announced a formal impeachment inquiry after the Ukraine drama, which the Wall Street Journal reported that number 45 reached out to the president of the Ukraine 8 times to get him to work with the president's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. And we saw Rudy Giuliani's behavior this past week on Chris Cuomo.
Oh, yeah.
That's another story entirely.
That's another story.
Yeah, so he wanted that president to work with Giuliani to get some dirt on his political rival, Joe Biden, and his son dealings with the country. So, you know, that just came down. You know, they're going to have a formal inquiry, a formal impeachment inquiry, you know, mandated by the Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, which is big. So that's going to be major. That's going to be huge.
It's going to be major.
Yep. So I would proceed caution everybody. You know, you're going to be hearing this word impeachment a lot. You know, if you haven't heard it already, what's you know, impeachment. So what I did was I took the liberty to look up what the word impeachment is. And I want to go over it with everybody so everybody be kind of held abreast of what's going on. So what is impeachment? Impeachment is a trial without a judge, jury, or prosecutor, but instead politicians accuse, prosecute, and stand in judgment of another politician. Now, in impeachment proceedings, this is important now, the House of Representatives is the investigator and the prosecutor. The Senate is the judge and the jury. Okay? So now when this stuff goes about this inquiry, now it takes 67 votes to convict somebody. 67. And then it takes only 34 votes to acquit somebody. So these numbers are going to be so important, especially in this inquiry here for an impeachment. So that's exactly what impeachment is. And there are on record right now, there's 158 House Democrats calling for the impeachment inquiry into number 45. And I'm sure after this announcement today, those numbers are going to skyrocket. They're going to go up because of that. Yeah, that's going to be big. So that's major. That just came down the pike, man. It just came down, you know. So we're going to see what the deal is with that and see what the process is with that. But so, you know, what do you got any thoughts on that, Mom? What do you think about that? Do you think, well, let me just ask you this question, Mom, and everybody out there. Do you think Nancy Pelosi shows some strength in doing this? You know, going to have an inquiry, an impeachment inquiry? You think that this shows some backbone, I think, or some strength of Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah, she shows some strength.
Okay.
But the only thing I think she should have showed it earlier.
Oh, you think she should have showed it earlier?
That's my thinking.
Okay, that's your thinking?
That's my thinking.
Oh, okay.
I think it's late.
Yeah, you think it might be a little late?
But it was good she did it today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
The tape's coming out tomorrow.
Right, those tapes, supposed to be coming out tomorrow by the president.
If they come out, they're going to be changed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Or they're not going to come out.
Absolutely. We got Tom joining us. What's going on, John? Tom, welcome to Transition Tuesdays. So yeah, I think you know, Nancy Pelosi, she showed some backbone. I think she showed a spine. Yeah. I think the Democrats did something, which is important.
Yeah, that's right.
Instead of just sitting back. Yeah. Yep. And with Nancy Pelosi making her she making her statement, the president, number 45, he tweeted the following. He tweeted this. He says, and I'm gonna read this verbatim. He says, "Such an important day at the United Nations. So much work and so much success. And the Democrats purposely had to ruin and demean it with their breaking news witch hunt garbage. So bad for our country. Yeah. This is what the president tweeted right after that.
That's the president talking.
Yeah, he tweeted like right after she spoke.
After he was listening.
Yeah, which is crazy in itself. I mean, he has more, pressing things to work
with.
Yeah. Now he's, he responded directly to that, like right away. So, that's yeah, that's we'll see what goes on with that. But no, that's major. I think that's major. And again, I think the Democrats, they did something about it. And like you said, Ma, his phone records is supposed to be coming out about talking to the Ukraine president. Maybe that could be changed, maybe not. And some people are saying like, maybe Nancy Pelosi should have waited to after the phone conversations came. Yeah, that's what Republicans are saying that. Yeah.
Republicans are saying that.
Yeah. But I don't think so. I think if you got a smoking gun, you need to use it.
That's right.
And not only this is just the icing on the cake. His behavior before all this, are grounds for impeachment. This is just the Ukraine deal is just the icing on the cake. Just the icing on the cake. Yep. We got Gus joining us. What's going on, Gus? Welcome to Transition Tuesday, sir. So yeah, but here's a question, Ma, and the biggest question I want to leave to everybody out here watching here today is now, and this is the question I have is now we know what's going on. You're gonna have impeachment inquiry. The president's made his statements. Nancy Pelosi has made her statement about an impeachment inquiry. Now,
and what's next?
Right. That's the biggest question. Now, what distraction is number 45 going to come up with next to have us forget about this impeachment inquiry? Now, it's coming. It's coming. There's going to be
something is coming.
Yep, there's going to be another distraction, and it's going to be a distraction to take you away and to take the American public away for this impeachment inquiry. And you just hope it's just nothing major, like causing a problem. Like a lot of times with presidents, and they're done that to cause a diversion or distraction, they might cause war. So you just hope it's nothing like this in terms of a distraction, but something is coming. Something will be coming to distract you. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I talked to you about that. Don't fall for the okie doke. All right, because the distraction is going to come. Okay, just got to get past the muck of all that distractions and all the nonsense. Let the impeachment proceedings take its course and go from there. But in the meantime, don't be distracted about what's about to come down the pike, because we all know something is coming down the pike. Because bottom line is this, Ma, and everybody out there is, this president here, this is more than just being re-elected for president of the United States. This man's livelihood is in the balance. Meaning, like, after he's done with his term, he can be arrested. He can be charged for impeachment, what have you. So he can go straight from the White House to the jail cell. Right. Now, don't you think this guy going to fight tooth and nail everything he got for him not to do that?
Fight him for his life.
That's right. So he's going to come up most likely, number 45 is going to probably come up with everything he can to implicate himself, not to indict himself, to be charged with impeachment. So those distractions will be coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for the okie doke, for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't do it. It's coming. Exactly it is coming.
Right, that's true.
Yep, we got Star joining. What's going on, Star? What up from the D? What up, though? Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, Ma, the next couple of days. And I think it really starts tomorrow with these phone records and stuff like that. So
we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. But just don't be distracted, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the thing I'm looking for. What's going to be that distraction?
Yeah.
What the distraction is? And you know what the funny part is? They might be cooking up the distraction right now as we speak, because they know what's going down now. So, hey, we got to come back with something to combat that.
Yeah, right.
But I think, the Democrats, they got enough. They had the smoking gun. This happened to be the smoking gun. And then they also have more things. Yeah, and they also have more things. So if these phone calls with the Ukrainian president falls through, the Democrats, they got more evidence about his wrongdoing. So this is just the ice. This was just the icing on the on the cake, that particular situation. So, so we'll see. It's going to be interesting. But I'm interested into that and what's going to be the next distraction, because I know it's coming. Yeah. And you heard it here first. It's going to be another distraction. Don't fall for it. No. Don't fall for it. You heard it here first on Transition Tuesdays. Please don't fall for that. Yeah. Yep. Well, what do you think about the president's tweet, Ma, about he was saying, "Oh, we had such an important day at the United Nations. Oh my God, now the Democrats are purposely trying to ruin it." With this witch hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We got Keisha joining. What's going on, Keisha from the D? What up, though? Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be very interesting. And then, speaking of Nancy Pelosi, I talked about in my book, Transition Game Plan, which is funny. We talk about the transition of power, right?
Yes.
Nancy Pelosi came from a
man to a woman.
Yeah, from a man to a woman. She came from a great position of strength, I think. I think she took her time. I think she gathered all the information, and I just think this Ukrainian thing was just like the icing on the cake that kind of put her over the top. You know what I mean? So she took her time, and she demonstrated her power that she has, and explained it to the American public about, what the Constitution is about, and people who don't uphold the Constitution, who might be in a position of power, impeachment can come towards you.
Right, because you're not above the law.
You're not above the law, and I'm glad you said that too, Ma, because this has another precedent too, with Nancy Pelosi coming down with this, impeachment indictment, maybe an inquiry. Is this lets everybody know, and future presidents, that no president is above the law.
It's above the law, right?
No president is above the law. So, like, if you let somebody get away with this behavior, because it's more of a behavior that this number 45 is showing.
Absolutely.
Impugnant behavior. Yeah. Impugnant. Yeah. I like that word. I heard that song by Samuel L. Jackson. I love that word. Impugnant behavior. Yeah. That this guy is using. So, but no person, not even the president, is above the law. So with this kind of sets a precedent, just letting you know, hey, look, you the president, you have some standards you have to, adhere to for the American public, and you're not above the law. And because of this,
that's right,
we got to check you. We got to check you on this. We got to check you. We got Kat Z Cubana joining us. Welcome, Kat, to Transition Tuesdays. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. So yeah, it's gonna be having some interesting time. We're gonna have an interesting time with this particular situation. We are definitely gonna do that. We're gonna definitely do that. Cool. Yeah. Did you have another question for me, Mom? Sorry. Did you have a question, Mom?
No.
No? Okay. I just had to look into this for a second. I'm sorry, guys, ladies and gentlemen out there. Now, Ma. And again, okay, I can't talk to you. All right, I can't look at you, right? You told me look at the camera, right?
No, I don't really look at that. I have to talk to the camera people.
Talk to the camera people, okay.
Don't talk to me, because I heard it before.
You heard it before?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Ma, I got you. Now, Ma, do you know what time it is, Ma? Any idea what time it might be?
What time it might be?
It is time for our favorite segment. Miss May, who you rolling with? So, Ma, I got to put your theme music. I got to do that. I got to do that. So, hold on. Let me put that for you. Now, if you just joined us, you're new to the audience, you're new to Transition Tuesdays, we play a game called Miss May, who you rolling with. From the Love Mug, my mom is going to choose 3 different topics. We're going to see which topic or discussion that my mom is rolling with. So, Ma, choose one. Just one at a time, please. Thank you, ma'am.
One at a time.
One at a time. All right. So, Miss May, what are you rolling with here? Either being rich or being healthy. Oh, being rich or being healthy. Which one you rolling with, Ma?
Oh, I'd rather be healthy. What good is being rich and you're not healthy? You know?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Being wealthy,
right?
Healthy, well, that's a
you can't.
story.
Well, you can't buy health, right?
No, you can't buy it.
Oh, okay, cool. As they say, health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Right. Yep. Star says healthy. Yep. We with you on that, Star.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
Okay, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
Choose another one, Mom, please. Thank you. Okay. Next. Oh, another easy one. So, Miss May, what do you choose? Which one you rolling with? Chicken or fish? That's simple. Chicken or fish? What are you rolling with, Mom?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, because I don't like fish that much.
You don't like fish? Really?
No. There's only salmon.
Salmon.
In the can, but not fresh salmon, which you go in the supermarket buy.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Okay, so you say chicken?
Chicken.
Okay. Oh, Star says chicken too.
Yeah, give me chicken. Yeah, I know Star loves chicken.
Oh, there you go. Me, I like them both. I mean, but if I had to choose one, oh man, if I had to choose one, I think I would choose fish.
Oh, you would?
Me personally, I would choose food. Yeah,
oh, no,
yep.
Chicken.
Yep. Star says, that's me, Aunt May. I don't eat fish either.
Oh, that's right.
So you guys are the same wavelength.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yep. We got Leah joining. What's going on, Engine? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Appreciate you. Ma, choose another one, please.
This is the last one.
Well, we'll see if this is the last one. Thank you.
Last one.
As Jerry is joining us, welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right, Ma. This is a tough one now, okay? Not too tough, but it just gets you to think. Miss May, which one are you rolling with? Air or water?
What a question.
What's the matter with
that? You gotta have both.
Well, yeah.
What you can do without air? Oh my goodness.
So are you saying? So hold on, Ma. So
I gotta have both of them because I can't do without them.
All right. So you have a problem with the question I just asked you?
Yeah, now I got a problem with that.
You gotta. Oh, okay. So if you had to choose one, you couldn't choose one.
I can't choose one because I gotta have both.
Okay, so you gotta have both.
I gotta have both.
All right, fair enough. My mistakes. Yeah. My apologies on this question.
I gotta have
all right. Star says, I need both. I'm greedy.
That's right. I need both.
Yeah, I guess they're vital for survival there,
what
Star.
What can you do?
I don't know. Maybe I should have researched that question a little better.
Yeah, you gotta have air.
Okay, you do gotta have air.
How you gonna breathe?
Yeah, if you can't breathe, you can't drink the water.
You can't drink the water. You don't need the water if you can't breathe.
Oh man, I got you, Ma.
So you'll be long gone.
You'll be long gone, huh?
You'll be long gone without the hair.
I got you. All right.
What a question.
I'm sorry, Ma, if that question offended you. It seemed like that question offended you, huh? Oh my God! I'm so sorry. Okay, well,
it didn't offend me.
I'll give it more thought on the questions I ask you from here on in. Okay. Let's see what man John says. Chicken on Weber grills cooked with lump coal. Oh, okay, man. John got very descriptive. I hear you, John.
Oh, John. He's a regular chef.
Yep, as my main man, Mr. Carrie Wilson, is watching us here. Manhattan College's finest. A soon-to-be Hall of Fame member. I'm calling it right now. Calling it.
Great.
Welcome, Carrie Wilson, to Transition Tuesdays, my man. We had Carrie Wilson on a couple of shows ago. Yep, my man Carrie Wilson joining us. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, so... All right, so yeah, okay. I'll make better. I'll come up with some better questions than that, because I know. Okay, you seem very offended. I don't want to get you upset or mad. I got to research. I got to research more on that. Okay, all right, you got it. Okay, my apologies. My apologies to the audience as well too. All right, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, we got Don Elliott joining us. Don Elliott, another Manhattan College's finest, joining us. Oh, man, welcome, Don, to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, appreciate it, man. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, or think during this broadcast, my good friends, You have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate it. Big or small, celebrate your victory. You know, count your blessings. Just celebrate. Make sense, Mom?
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Cool. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Number one.
Yeah, yup. As Don says, hey, fam, what's going on, Don? Cool. Now, Ma, I want to thank you once again. This late breaking news that we just received on the maybe impeachment inquiries, and I'm glad I had my co-host here, so she was able to expand on the policies and what goes on with it. And again, Ma, I thank you for co-hosting once again. You always do a good job, and it's just like a better energy, like when you come on, Ma. I don't know what it is,
Oh, my pleasure.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you, Ma. I love you, Ma, and yeah, thank you again. I appreciate it. We got a good thing going. We got a good run going. You keep coming on. I keep having you on there. You know what I mean? You just bring this place with a breath of fresh air, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, I want to thank everybody out there for watching Transition Tuesdays this week. And again, we always post our show on our YouTube channel, which is Transition Tuesday. So if you missed it, you can always check it out there as well. So I'm glad everybody got a chance to make it. And again, I'll leave you guys with this before we go. Now again, you're gonna have about that inquiry, the impeachment inquiry. Don't fall for the okie doke. There's gonna be some distractions coming out to divert our attention from it. Be immune of that. Stay focused, and let's get the job done.
Right.
Okay?
Get the job done.
Cool. So as we always say in parting here on Transition Tuesdays, happy transitioning, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.